Hey, it's everybody's favourite Scotsman. What's up, everybody? My name is Silver, your host for today. Jin says, "What's up, bread bin?" I am the best bread bin that ever was a bread bin, sir. To be quite honest with you, absolutely jack all. Nothing is going on today. That's why I'm streaming so damn early. I've got no stress, no fuss, no business classes to attend, no assignments to write, nothing. So, at the moment, I'm gonna relax, get nice and comfy, and we're gonna play some Mountain Blade Warband, in which you will see the adventures of a merchant king very, very slowly rise to glory, with lots of very finicky and time-consuming RPG mechanics. So let's start a new game. How you doing, Jin? You good? I thought I might catch you off guard by streaming this early. Where's the bloody TV remote? Was surprised to see you pop up this early. Yeah, I know, right? I was surprised too. Anyway, where's my epic gamer voice? Welcome, adventurer, to Mountain Blade Warband. Before the beginning of the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play as a female character. Playing as a female character can actually be quite rewarding in this game, because a lot of the male lords are shit scared of a warrior princess when you get her to a high level. Yeah. Or one who is not of noble birth. We will not be starting as somebody of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, they do, but women and commoners can obtain all the same goals, and in fact may have much more interesting, if more challenging, early game, which they do. Right. How are the audio levels anyway, dude? Where's the TV remote? Because I usually have to tweak the audio levels when we start streaming a new game. We're going for a male. We're going to be a travelling merchant. Right. You were born the son of travelling merchants, always moving from place to place in search of profit. Although your parents were... I've been ill, mate, hence why I've not been on stream lately. Can't stay too long, but wanted to pop in and say hi. Good man, I do appreciate it. Audio is good, mate. Sounds good to me. Alrighty. Yeah. Alrighty, that's good. That's good. To be fair, I wasn't expecting anybody to come in for this stream, because usually I stream Resident Evil and GTA, as you well know. This is one of my personal favourite games. There's quite a story behind it, actually. Yeah, your parents were wealthier than most and educated you well as they could. You found little opportunity to make friends on the road, living mostly for the moments when you could sell something to somebody. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early days as... Let's keep in character class here. We're not going to be a page at a nobleman's court. We're going to be either a craftsman's apprentice or a shop assistant. We'll be a shop assistant. As a boy growing out of childhood, you apprenticed... Yes, that is right. You apprenticed to a wealthy merchant, picking up trade over years of working shops and driving caravans. You soon became adept at the art of buying low, selling high, and leaving the customer thinking they'd got the better deal. Then, as a young adult, life changed, as it always does. You became... It would make sense to be a goods peddler. Jin says, you know me, man. Love a good RPG. Just started Witcher 3 again. And Suki says, you. Oh dear. Hello, Suki. Me or him, says Jin. Oh dear. Oh dearie Dear, dearie me. You skank, says Suki. How nice. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. Heeding the call of the open road, you travelled from village to village, buying and selling what you could. It was not a rich existence, but you became a master at haggling, even the most miserly elders into giving you a good price. Soon you knew you would be well placed to start your own trading empire. How very dare you! Getting mountain bladed. Suki says hi, Jin. Hi, Suki-chan. How you doing? Yeah, you guys chat for a bit. Soon you knew trading empire, but soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer, being forced out of your home. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. However, you know you cannot go back. There is nothing to go back to. Whatever home you may have had is gone now, and you must face the fact that you're out in the wide world alone to sink or swim. Okay, character creation. Okay. That's the problem, this screen is too small. And when it's been reduced to 720p for streaming, it's even worse. Trade and leadership are good. We're going to need lots of charisma as a merchant class. So 1 more to charisma. Yeah. We're going to need 12 on charisma. We'll move agility to 6. We're not a strength character, so that's fine. Going to need high leadership as a merchant class. Definitely. That's essential. Gonna need high persuasion as a merchant class as well. Definitely. Oh, that ties into intelligence. God, we have piss poor combat skills. Really poor combat skills. Prisoner management. I imagine surgery and first aid wouldn't be our thing. We'll put 1 on first aid. I imagine a travelling merchant might pick up something about the basics of first aid along the way. Well, I was going to stream tomorrow, but then I thought to myself, I'm really don't have anything going on right now. I finished writing story chapters. All my other stuff is done. Right, we have... Hey, Adam's here. What's up, Adam? Says morning, Silver. Morning to you, Adam. Come sit down and watch this medieval RPG. Right. We've got 3 more skill points to allocate from merchant. All I see is parchment paper with tiny scribbles. Not much, man. Will you pull up a seat, Adam? If I could kindly ask you to leave a like, you would be super awesome, good sir. Right. Trying to think. Do you reckon a merchant would pick up much in the way of tactics? Which story are you working on, pal? I've just finished a bit of... We finished a bit of Fire Emblem yesterday, and a Ruby one-shot. Been tweaking a bit of... Well, to be fair, I've got all the drafts for Violet Tear figured out now. I just want to tweak a few things. Just... yeah. To be fair, I imagine a merchant... Right, Weapon Master's got one. Alright, we'll put One more on Weapon Master then. God, we are going to be such a... Yep. Put one more on Pathbinding. God. Stat allocation is so terrible. And you know what? I do think we're going to actually put one on Power Draw as well. Because I think we're going to be an archer. I don't see a merchant really using a sword that much. Which means that archery skill is going to need some really bad work. Yeah, the problem is with this game, right? Hear me out. The screen is very small normally. And like I said, when you have it compressed to a window for 720p... Silver, what supplements do you recommend? Define supplements, my friend, and I will give you a better answer. I shall sleep now, says Suki. Have a good stream. And you have a good sleep, Suki. Take it easy and you rest up. Probably a bit on that one-handed weapon skill. God, I'm used to playing a combat class. This is going to be really weird. Enter your name here, and it will of course be Michael De Silva. I'm thinking of a change of direction for the Promethean coil. Struggling with the pros, and got a mate who's a great artist. Comic might be on the horizon. I like the sound of that. I really like the sound of that. Dietary and joint pain. I couldn't say, Adam. That is a really... really good question. I don't take much in the way of supplements. I take the odd vitamin supplement here and there. But apart from that, not too much. Right. We shall be Michael Silva. I was going to put De Silva, but the correct spelling of De Silva. Hey, Jin, do you know the correct spelling of De Silva? Like that actor whose last name is De Silva. Do you know how he spells it? Because I can change my name whenever I want. Oh, God, we're not going Swadian. We want to be younger as well. We want to be a lot younger. Now keep in mind, guys, this is a PS4 port of a much older PC game. Yeah, the faces look really rough on this game. Might not be the most opportune moment to say while you're streaming, but wouldn't bring another person on board without running it by you. No, dude, don't worry about it. As like I said, it's all cool. It's all cool. I already have somebody that does a lot of the art for Violet tier anyway. Oh, I don't like that beard. Get rid of the beard. No, dude, I totally understand. I already have a couple of pages of Violet tier that have gone comic book. They're probably on my page if you want to check them out. There we go. Let's fix the face. Oh no. That looks good, but I think the hair... The silver. Pretty phonetic. Okay, no problem. I'll change that as soon as the game starts. I realise you just sat here watching me do character creation, but... Is that the longest male hair you can get? Because he needs to have pretty and beautiful long hair. Because he's going to be a long-haired merchant king. Kings don't have receding hairlines. Ooh, that's lovely long hair. That's even better. Now, wouldn't you say that's the hair of a merchant king? That's probably as good as you're gonna get given some of the really old facial designs for stuff in this game. This game came out in 2010 and it was ported to PS4 in about 2016. Should we go mustache or goatee? I can't decide what to do here. Ooh, that looks nice. How should we make him look? I like that, you know. How does that look? Give me your thoughts. I'm also gonna have to make him blonde. Sorry about that, dry throat. Yeah, Jin. Give Adam some advice on his vitamin supplements. It's probably not my area. In fact, it's really not my area. There's no option to go lighter, just darker. Which means if I want... That means if I want light hair, I'm gonna have to go with a Nordic race. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do that. Oh god, no. To be fair, that's the best we're probably gonna look. Well, dark. Hold on, the gummies. The gummies I take are called Slim Fast. Ah, you're on Slim Fast. Careful with that, dude. If you take too much Slim Fast, you can get kinda sick. So take it steady when you take that kind of stuff, alright? Advice from Silver. No. Ugh. I do realise the first 20 minutes of this has been nothing but character creation, but... Hey. No, I don't like that, or that. Trying to design a merchant king is not easy. I feel like he does need a bit of a mustache. And I feel like that's the best mustache we're gonna get. Yep. Now then, done. Where's the best place for trade? You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms, battling each other for supremacy. A haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power and glory. In this land, which you may leave your past behind and start a new life, you feel that finally you hold the key to your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms, you... Hey, Malik's here. What's up, dude? I've known people on Slim Fast Silver. It's alright, bit of moderation. Hit and miss. Vitamin groups. The fact that you're on fish oil for... Ah, right, I see. Greetings from the PAK. Just got back from some power cardio hiking. Be with you in a minute. Hey Malik, you take up a seat. Now, do we go Kingdom of Swadia? Swadia is one of the richest lands for trade, but it always gets pillaged early on. The Vigors is very oh, sorry, I don't know how to say that. I think that's Vigirs. The Vigirs are very dangerous lands to set up a trade empire. They are absolutely riddled with tundra bandits. Same for the Kurgat Khanate. The Nords are pretty safe. Same for the Rodoks. Sarian Sultana is alright. Oh, sorry, the Saranid Sultana is alright. As long as you stay away from desert bandits. So did we encounter those soundtracks again? You know, Malachi, we've not had too many problems with soundtracks recently, but I'm going to keep an eye out in terms of the copyright system if you if you get my point. Going to keep an eye out and going to keep the channel kind of, you know, safe and sound. You know what? But I hate Swadian troops. And if we go mercenary, it's going to be really expensive. Broadsword to Danny Boy, good copy, over. Right. Now you might like this game, Malik. It's a medieval RPG. Oh. I don't know how I feel about troops on horseback. This is really difficult. We'll go Swadia. I don't like Swadian troops, but as long as we ignore the cavalry, it's alright. You are exhausted by the time you find an inn in Praven and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and, eager to explore your surroundings, you venture out into the streets, which are still deserted. Sorry about that. All of a sudden you hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end, the rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Now I have to get the... Oh dear. We're gonna get absolutely hammered here. Give me my pole arm. Where's that bandit? He should be coming at us. Okay. We're actually surprisingly good with this polearm. Yeah, we're pretty good with this polearm. I think we're gonna go polearms and archery, actually. Merchant of Praven, are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive, at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night. Although, heaven knows, he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. Basically, the best thing for weight loss is to burn more calories and with your cardio than your eating. Just need a routine that suits your needs, I assume that is. Okay. Now, I do apologise. This game is not the most graphically amazing game going. But it is, like I said, it's a PS4 port of the original, like, 2010 version, and the graphics were dated back in 2010. You guys can all discuss exercise if you wish. Now let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us... Sorry, the text is really small on my TV screen. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets. But I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls who helps them enter, I assume that's unnoticed, and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. Long story short, the opening quest that we get is to save this guy's brother and pay a ransom. We'll do it, because it's always a good starting mission. And why am I wearing that stupid hat? Silver, take off the hat. Right. Okay. We are Michael De Silva. We will be starting very simply as a merchant. We're going to build up a trading empire, and then we're going to try and rise to nobility, and eventually fight for a kingdom, or raise our own kingdom. And yeah, we got to take that stupid hat off our head. We look like a bit of an idiot. Good thing is, because we're a merchant, we already start off with trading goods. These are useful. I have linen, pottery, wool, and... well, linen, pottery, and wool. Right. We have started in Praven. That's a good starting city to be in. If I could trouble you gentlemen to leave a like just to help the algorithms, I would really appreciate it. Now I want to go for mercenary troops, but they're very hard to get a hold of. So for now, we'll go with some Swardian troops mixed in with mercenaries, because every kingdom has its own type of troops with its own strengths and weaknesses. The Saranid Sultanate has masterful archers and amazing cavalry. The Nords have amazing infantry. Like, they're the only people with a tier 6 infantry class. Merchant troops are actually pretty good, they're just very expensive. Did it as soon as I joined, as always, but some, shall we say, foul language has disliked this stream. I wonder who that might be. I do wonder. It doesn't matter though, Malik, don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh my goodness, it's our lucky day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mira. And we are so lucky to get her at the beginning, because she's technically the worst companion character you can get at the beginning, but she's very versatile. She's basically just a noble young lady, the daughter of a wealthy merchant family who's run away from home to avoid getting married. She can join your company. And given that I'm already a travelling merchant, I have a feeling that it's going to be beneficial to have her along. Good day to you, says Mira. Hello, what is a clearly well-brought-up young lady like you doing in a place like this? A good question, and I shall tell you. My father, a well-known merchant here in Praven, decided that I should be married to one of his business partners. A man well past the age of 30. I've been an obedient daughter all my life, but it was a ridiculous and horrid proposition, so I ran away. I shall marry whom I want when I want. Moreover, regardless of what my father might think, I am perfectly capable of taking care of myself. I am thinking I should perhaps join a band of gypsies or a troop of mercenaries. Ah, there's somebody new. Says Silver. Hello there. Hello. Well, as it happens, I run a troop of mercenaries. Yes, you do. Why do I sense a story behind this dislike? Yeah, because there might well be. But it's another story for another time. I'll discuss it with you sometime. Yep, the tracks are good, have been very calming. Do you? Well, I'm in no position to be picky. I'll be pleased to join you. That's a start. We can. I think you would find I would be most valuable addition to your ranks. I am well versed in the classics of literature and can declaim several. Hello, I'm the same Callie, but with my middle name. Hey there, Callie. Thanks for stopping in. For an animated woman, she's very pretty. I'll hit you up on Skype then once I'm well again, mate. No problem. We shall probably discuss the tale, if I remember. Yeah, Mira's very important. Hold on. I think you would find... Yeah, okay. Good. We've got Mira. She's a very good early addition to the party. And... multiple points of business to go over. No kidding. Does he start with L? Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm just going to focus on playing the game right now. Give me a few minutes. How much? Oh, wow. We actually start off with some reasonable money as a merchant class character. This is really good. We can buy food supplies. That's great. Right, we got bread. We got fish. Probably need some grain as well. Got more music for you too, by the way. That's good, Jin. That's good. I am very eager to hear it. And we'll go for some cabbages. 122 dinars. But the linen sells well. So we'll sell the... Wow, playing as a merchant character actually gives you a good early game. You can buy all the supplies you need. That's actually really decent. Yeah, I'd say that's looking good. You'll receive 113 dinars. And we'll probably grab some cheese as well. And... sell that pot... We'll sell the wool. My cat Callie broke her paw. I'm sorry to hear that, Callie. I really am. That's not nice. Nah, Jin is very talented, Malik. He made some music for a writing project, the two of us, that we've actually have been working on for a while, and it was really good. It was really good. Right. I'm trying to figure out where we have to go now. I'm trying to figure it out. Give me a second. I'm surprised that I've even got 3 of you in here to watch Mountain Blades. All about those soundtracks, man. Yes, you are very good when it comes to music, dude. Like, I enjoy writing, but music is your strong point, clearly. Right. Mira is an actual party character. This is going to be rough. 5 Swardian recruits and Mira. I also got Golden Buzzer in America's Got Talent, but it doesn't show on TV, sadly. Oh, really? Congratulations. Congratulations. Give me a sec. Give me a minute. Let me check my quests. It's probably in there somewhere. Sorry, it's been a while since I played the game. Collect 5 men. Yeah, okay. Merchant of Praven wants you to collect at least 5 men from nearby villages. After you collect these men, find and speak with him. He is in the tavern in Praven. Okay, so I think we have 5 men now, right? As part of our party? Yeah, we do. We have 5. That should be enough. Although I am a bit nervous because Swardian men start off pretty crap. We'll go to another town. Oh, those are just looters. Well, lads, I'm gonna get going and start my day. Thanks for stopping in, Adam. 'Tis most appreciated. We won't keep chicken, it's too expensive. Right. One thing I think we should do, though, is track down those looters we saw a minute ago. Because they're good early game experience. Yeah, we'll take on these looters. Playing the early game for this is kind of a drag. What do you want? I want you to surrender or die, looters. As you wish, prepare to die. Charge the enemy. You know what I'm gonna do? Give me a sec. Oh, wrong button. Nope, wrong button again. No, don't retreat. Right, I'm just gonna let them charge these looters. They're only looters, they shouldn't be a problem. Like, looters are the weakest enemies in the game. Even Swardian recruits shouldn't have a problem dealing with them. I say that and one instantly gets knocked unconscious by a looter. God, they are so weak. They're dying to looters. Alright, gentlemen, first victory of the game. Jin says I've got to head out. And 2, might well be back later depending on how long you stream. I'll be here for a couple more hours at least. This is a very long game. Good. We don't have any prisoner management. I really should have picked that up as a merchant class. One-handed falcon and one-handed falchion will be good. We'll take 2 of those. We've actually got a leather jacket. That's good starting armor. And ragged leather boots. Sound, Chief. Take it easy. You take it easy too, alright? And relax. Yeah, that's the best we're gonna get. Looters never have good gear. Catch you later. Right. Although they upgrade very quickly. Good. They should be able to hold their own now. Swardian militia are a bit more solid. Like the the Swardian unit promotion tree is It's kind of hit and miss. Well, no, I say kind of hit and miss. It's very hit and miss. Things like that happen. Run. Get to Praven. Long live Danny Boy and those loyal to him, counting broadsword. Indeed. Those deserters, they're not good to have here early game. Like, we don't need that. Swardian troops. We'll avoid them. A noble lord will probably come along and pick them off anyway. This is the first time I've really played a merchant class character, so it's going to be a bit weird. Okay, we'll talk to the Merchant of Praven. That's a wandering minstrel. Merchant of Praven. Good. Very well, I shall hunt for bandits. Put simply, I've mentioned this before, I'm not going to read all the dialogue. These bandits have kidnapped his brother. We have to go and save him. This game starts off slow, but it gets very good. It gets very, very good indeed. You know, we probably need more men. Because, again, I'm complaining about Swardian troops. They're camping outside the town waiting for us. Yeah, we'll take the dried meat. We probably need that. Sumpter horse. Wow. That, and as a merchant, you actually start off with decent horses. This might be a very interesting playthrough. Oh, no, no. We're dead. We're so dead. We're not going to fight them early game. We are free brothers. We fight only for ourselves. 100 dinars to get away from them. It is early game and I don't want to fight them. Right, so that means I have to go and find this bandit lair. Wherever it is. I say wherever it is. I'll read my quest log. Oh no. That's gameplay mechanics. We don't need that. Find and defeat a group of bandits lurking near Praven and learn where your employer's brother has been taken. That's a very, very vague objective. Although they are right here. Band of robbers. These guys are exactly who we need for the quest line. They're more looters. No, but I brought steel, says Michael da Silva. Charge the enemy. Charge them. I do realise we're not, you know, we're not packing much of an army right now, but we are early game. Very early game. Run, Shadowfax. Show us the meaning of haste, Gandalf. Ah, yes, the wise wizard Gandalf. Wow, did we beat all those looters already? That was quite quick. There's the last one. Aye, spare me, spare my life. Let me go, and I will go far away from here, and learn an honest trade, and you'll never hear of me again. I'll spare your life, but in exchange I want information. Yeah, arr. That's pretty accurate. Every time you win a battle in this game, that is pretty much what happens. I want information. Either you or your mates kidnapped the brother of a prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you're hiding him, and give me your word you'll stop troubling the people of these parts, and you can go free. Oh, bless you, sir, bless you. You've done the lad no harm. We've been keeping him in our hideout near... I think that is Asgard. I'll describe the area nearby in detail, so there's no mistaking it. Right. Okay. That's them dealt with. I really hate Swardian troops so much. That, and why am I still using that stupid crossbow? Give me a sec. I think that's exactly how I celebrate when I get a pretty girl's number, says Malik. Yep, I can understand that. I can understand that logic. We'll speak to a goods merchant. We'll keep the staff. That's actually going to be pretty useful. We've got good staff skills, actually. We'll keep one of those for Mira. Wool's gone down in price, so we'll save that for later. How much money have we got? 356 dinars. Not a lot. We're going to have to finish the quest line before we do then. There it is. Kidnapper's hideout. Right, you approach the hideout. Let's attack the hideout. I swear, if militiamen get killed by looters, I will be stunned here. Are they throwing rocks? They don't do a lot of damage, so I think we're alright. He's down. Alright, gentlemen. Let's finish picking these guys off. Oh wait, wrong button. Sorry, wrong button. Oh dear. Ah, it's the left button that allows me to control my troops and give orders. That's good. Left button. Good, we rescued the merchant's brother. Thank you for rescuing me from those... I think that's his fiends. Yep. Did my brother in Praven put you onto their track? Yes, I told him that I would find you. I advise you return to your family as quickly as you can and be careful on the road. Right. Hardened nomad armor. That's actually pretty good. It's got an armor value of 27, but the leather coat looks nicer. I will take these. They'll be good for money. Right, okay. Some soldiers are ready to upgrade. Nice. Probably going to go for a footman. There, they have reasonable armor and stats. We'll go back to the merchant in Praven and speak to him. Okay. We'll visit the tavern. And we'll speak to the merchant of Praven. Well, my brother is home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to a university outside Colradia. That way, if he gets knocked on the head in the street, in a street brawl, no one can say it's my fault. But that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It was well earned. The money is most welcome, and I'm glad to have been of service. Good. Now, are you interested in making more? Possibly. What do you need? Remember how I told you that the bandits had an ally inside the walls? I think I know who it is. The captain of the watch, no less. Some months ago, this captain, seeing the amount of profit we merchants were making from trade across the frontiers, decided to borrow some money to sponsor a caravan. Unfortunately, like many who are new to commerce, he failed to realize that great profit only comes with great risk. And of course, his caravan was captured and looted, and he lost everything. As a consequence, it seems our captain turned to villainy to recoup his fortune. I suppose I'd do the same if the heavens forbid I ever faced... I cannot read that from here. Indebtedness and ruination. Put simply, this captain is corrupt, and he's allowing bandits and brigands to sneak into the village and kidnap people for ransoms and taking a cut of the money. So we're going to deal with that now. Now, the first thing I gotta do, it's very important that we do it actually, is get rid of the stupid gear that I'm carrying. So, arms merchant, we need a bow. Nomad bow. That needs a power draw of 2. We clearly don't have that. Yeah, there's nothing better. Probably gonna have to go nomad bow here. Yeah. We're going to have to, because I can't keep using that ridiculous crossbow. Although, I could give it to Mira. In fact, I will give it to Mira, because she'll put it to better use than I will. Good, you don't need any kind of power draw stat for it. Put the staff as our primary weapon. And then we just need a bag of arrows. Actually, what am I doing to the hunting bow here? It's not going to be powerful, but we can use it right away. And it's cheaper. The only question is there arrows for our bow? That is today's important question, children. Well, Not children, because everybody who watches his channel is literally over the age of 20. But still, I think the youngest person I've got who watches his channel is like 18. Well, there are some. Yeah. I don't recall any younger people watching the channel, to be honest with you, Malik. I don't. We'll get rid of the pottery. It just doesn't sell well. That's good. Good, and probably get rid of some of this nomad armor as well. We don't need it. Get rid of the sturdy one and the heavy hatchet. I'll put the hunting bow in our inventory, and I believe as soon as we've sorted out Mira's inventory. Why did I get rid of that beef? We need the beef, the dried meats. It's very important. Good. Now I'd say we're set up. And now we're pretty much free to do whatever we want. Hello there, random person. Thank you for dropping in. Unfortunately, I do not speak Russian, so I will not be able to converse with you. But thank you for dropping in all the same. I do appreciate it. Right, we'll get a few more lads and add them to the merchant company. And then, give me a second, we will swap out Mira's inventory, because she needs to be a bit on the sturdier side. We'll give her this nomad armor. Doesn't look pretty, but it does the job. There we go. So, as I said, dude, unfortunately I can't speak Russian, so I will not be able to converse with you. But thanks for dropping in anyway, I do appreciate it. Right. Good. Mira has some decent armor now. Well, decent for the start of the game. I'm going to grab a few more troops, and then we're going to attack a few bandits to make some money. Because I need to actually build up a reasonable company of men to defend us before we start earning the money to buy trade enterprises. Because trade enterprises will be the bread and butter of how we fund ourselves. Hey Malik, soundtracks, am I right? Soundtracks. Okay. Right. Exactly, good copy. Yep. I do hope this game isn't too boring. It starts off a bit slow, but then once you've built up a good trade company, and you've made... Basically, the way I'm going to be able to fund a large enough army to become a legitimate presence and gain some renown is through making money. And in order to make money, I'm going to have to build up trade enterprises, and the starting foundation for any trade enterprise is selling loot and barter on the markets. So it's a bit of a long cycle, but it can be very rewarding when you get it right. And the best thing we can do to get hold of loot and plunder is... Nothing on this channel is ever boring. Well, I do try to make it eventful. mean, you're the only one left here now, so... The best way to get loot and plunder is to deal with bandits. Once you've been able to deal with bandits, you can take them out, clear out the trading roads a bit, and you can make some money from their loot and plunder to sell on the markets. So the best thing to do, one of the easiest things to do, at least early game, let me see how the map's lined up. Oh wow, the map's wonky. No wonder I'm not seeing things in the right sort of dimensions. Let's turn it around. We need to find a bandit camp. And the best thing is, don't raid and destroy bandit camps when you find them. When you find a bandit camp, the best thing you can do is allow the bandits to keep emerging from it and defeat those bandits, because they will act as training for your men. I'm here till you are. Well, I'll probably be here for another hour or so at least, because this game is one of my favourite pastimes. First time I've ever played it with any sort of audience or commentary. They're just regular looters, we'll forget them. A noble lord will probably swing by and defeat them right quick. Oh, my hand's going numb from the way I've been laid. Give me a second. Let me get my hand back. Now, any kind of bandit camp is good. Apart from sea raiders. Sea raiders are very dangerous. You need to have an organised garrison of men, or an organised company of men, in order to deal with them. That, and we've just had to pay wages to our men. As you might expect, you have to pay your way. And if you don't pay your men, they'll start deserting. Now, the biggest thing is we need to find out where the usual bands of forest bandits are camped. Once we do that, we're going to have a much easier road ahead of us. There they are. They're around here somewhere. Be right back.
We can do this the easy way, or the hard way.
I was just trying to concentrate while we did that, and it didn't go as planned. Your enemies take you prisoner. Yay. This is why I hate being a merchant class. I'm so used to being a combat class, it's unbelievable. Good, we escaped. Probably taken all... Right, we've lost all of our men, including Mira, that's not good. What inventory have we got left? Right, we have to go and find Mira, wherever she's hidden. Or wherever she's been taken. All of our food supplies have been spent. God, Swardian troops are terrible. They can't even defeat bandits. Yeah, we played with many lives. Right. They're everywhere. Get away from me. Yeah, we need a decent company of men. Somebody reliable. We'll try and go back to Suna. Try and find some decent soldiers. And that's really bad. That is really, really bad. That is not what we want to be happening here. Have I also got this thing on manual save? Visit the tavern. Just a random traveller here. I'm looking for one of my companions, Mira. I guess I know where Mira is. It'll cost you 30 dinars. Mira is in Jalkala. Okay. We need to hire some mercenaries. We do. But mercenary horsemen are too expensive. We're not going to get Beheshta. He's not the kind of guy we want in our mercenary company. Give me a second. We'll sell some of our stuff at the goods merchant. That wool will fetch some good money. Sausages are expensive. Wow. We have smoked fish. We still have bread. Good, so we still have enough food to feed any troops that we do recruit. We have 336 dinars. The traveller doesn't know Jack. He's just going... he's just ripping us off some good amount of dinars. I know, right? I know, right? Well, I'm going to try and get back to Jalkala and find Mira. Problem is we don't have any protection. Okay, that was not good, what happened to us there. We'll go to a nearby township and try and recruit some men. Any protection is better than no protection. Ah, good. 7 Swardian recruits. Buy some supplies from the peasants. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll keep that horse. Somebody else might find the horse useful. Good, at least we have some protection now. Swardian recruits aren't good, but it's better than going into a battle without any protection whatsoever. Let me just move the map to where we are. Right. I'll have our character move to Jalcala. There we are. We're starting on the long road. See? The long travel to Jalcala to get Mira back. Now, you've probably noticed you see all these castles. If we could just get Gaz and Captain Price in there, yeah, they'd win the war easy. They have automatic weapons. See, we're getting chased by every bandit in the game. Valuka. To be fair, as soon as we can get some decent money in, I'll hire a small company of mercenary crossbowmen. They will help us greatly. Jalcala. If that traveller is to be believed, Mira is here. So we'll go to the tavern and see if we can find her. There she is. We need her. We need her back. It's good to see you're alive, sir. I was knocked senseless by the enemy and did not know whether you had been captured or slain or got away. I've been roaming around since then, looking for you. Shall I get my gear together and rejoin your company? Yes, we need Mira. She's perhaps one of the most important characters you can get. Do you want to know why? She is very, very gifted with merchant skills and also first aid. So she can give medical treatment to our troops and she can also help with merchant skills. Who else is... What mercenaries are here? There's a book merchant. He's useless to us. Okay, mercenary crossbowman. See what I mean? Do you have the need for mercenaries, sir? She looks like a Black Ops, a Black Op operator. Maybe, maybe. Me and 5 of my mates are looking for a master. We will join you for 738 dinars. This is why we need some real money. We need to get real money in and start a trade enterprise of some description. And the only way to do that is to win battles, and the only way to do that is to train men. So it's kind of a steep uphill climb when you first begin this game. I'll be staying out of wars and clashes between the factions, because we're just not prepared for that. We are not prepared to take a side. We have no renown. We're not well known. We're just a faceless merchant. Now, these two kingdoms here, this one here, that holds Suno and that kind of thing, the Kingdom of Swadia, they're the sworn enemies of these guys, the Kingdom of Rodux. Now, put simply, I'll show you. If you go into factions, you'll see them here. You've got the Kingdom of Swadia and the Kingdom of Rodux. Now, the Kingdom of Rodux used to be a part of the Kingdom of Swadia, but they broke off and declared independence and took the northern lands, essentially. So they are very hostile to each other. And usually, when there is a war, the Swadians will always be going up against...
Stand and deliver.
Oh dear, not again. I'm gonna just pay you. Take the money. I cannot fight your kind. 6 mountain bandits will probably be enough to thrash us with a stick. So we'll come back here and deal with these bandits later because they're a huge. The Kingdom of Vegas and the Kyrgyz Khanate have made peace. Usually, factions that go to war with each other are on each other's doorsteps, and are usually bitter rivals with each other. The quality of one's conviction. It's the quality of one's conviction, not the amount of followers that counts, Professor Lupin. Indeed. Indeed. A very valid point there, Malik. And to be fair, in regards to what I was saying about kingdoms and going to war, it means that these guys down here, the Rodaki people, will usually be going to war with the Kingdom of Swadia. They're sworn enemies. These guys up here, the Kingdom of Nords, will usually be going to war with these people here, the Vegirs, and the Kyrgyz Khanate. These people here on the Steppe Mountains will usually be going to war with the people of the deserts. Here, the Saranid Sultanate. It's very rare that two factions in very different places will go to war with each other. Like the transformation from second to third view. A very good point. A very good point. Right, let's go find my character. We'll snap the camera back into focus. We need more men. Before we do anything, we need more men. In the words of the... see what I mean? We're just getting caught on every single mercenary group here. We'll take those looters though. They're very weak. We can take looters, but the sheer amount of... I hate doing archery on horseback. It never goes in our favour. Now, I know some kinds of troops that are very well suited to it. I will not be doing much in the way of horseback archery. It's very hard. Where are my men? Oh, they're over there. Fire at will, boys. Give them a volley. Oh, we shall indeed, Malik. We shall indeed. Ooh, Mira killed a looter. That's good. You know, before I even managed to get my horse over water, they've already done the job. Yep. That was quick. Avoid those guys. Ooh, Swardian men-at-arms. No, we don't need any of that. We're spending all of our money just getting ridiculous amounts of troops. Where can we run to? We can go sooner. I'm literally just paying out all of my money to these stupid deserters and bandits and bounty hunters that are just trying to kill us. I know it might sound a bit, you know, unchivalrous to pretty much target weak enemies, but it's the only way to train up our troops so they're actually a threat. because otherwise we're completely useless. Early game, it's a very steep climb, and this is one of the first times I think yeah, it's either the first time or one of the first times I've ever played a merchant class instead of playing as some kind of fallen noble. No country for old bowmen. Sad music. Yep. We're essentially charging a bunch of untrained peasants into battle and just hoping it works. Usually when you play a noble lord, your combat skills are a lot better. The simple tactic here is to just swamp them with sheer numbers and hope it's enough. Ow, that did a ridiculous amount of damage. See? Just swarm them. Charging untrained peasants. We are! They're not, look at them, they're untrained peasants. Ah, look. This is what we need. Better men. And supplies. We can use all this to feed the troops. Ooh, a balanced quarterstaff. That's better than the staff I'm already carrying. I'll go for that. Wow, that's way better. That's actually a decent loot drop. We'll take that. And we got 51 dinars. It's enough to upgrade some of our men and make them vaguely threatening. King's Company. Steady aim fire. Trust me, Malik, I will be going with a lot of bowmen, and you will see a lot, and I mean a lot of bowmen in this playthrough. They are my preferred choice. I like to have a nice line of archers to just whittle down the enemy from a distance, and then have a hardy wall of infantry to just finish them off afterwards. Yep, that is usually the plan. There's a chance that was a border incident. Peasants from I think a Swardian village were raided by the Rodocks, which means there's now a chance that the Rodocks and the Swardians might go to war. Get rid of that staff. Right, and that Falchion sword, we probably have no need for it. And at this point we just need dinars because we're so strapped for cash. I mean, a good way to make money if you're going to play a bandit character is to raid caravans, or shall we say an honourless noble? Raiding trading caravans makes you a very, very wealthy man. But like I said, we're going to start off as a merchant and rise to become a king. So I want to kind of keep things in character. Riders of Silverland, fulfill your oaths to the king. King de Silver. Yeah. Our first order of business really is to just train up these worthless men. There's 10 of them, 5 of us. We might have a chance. I say we might. Let's do this. Can we level ourselves up yet? See, that's how worthless we are. We haven't even been able to get over level 1 yet.
I'd slit your throat for a trinket.
And I'd slit your trinket for a throat. Let's go. Charge the enemy. Here's hoping they hold it together this time. There's a good chance a lot of these men are gonna die. The lads might be doing it. The lads might be doing it. They're breaking through the enemy lines. They're breaking through. Callie said, hey Silver, can you look me up on PlayStation so we can play together, because I have to go to a doctor's appointment. Thank you. I did say, Callie, I mentioned in the previous stream that I won't be accepting any friend requests on PlayStation Network because we've had a lot of trolls and problems on the channel. So until that subsides, I will not be adding anybody else. But there's nothing personal or anything, mind you. It's just the fact that I don't want to have to deal with any issues with the channel, considering we've been doing fairly well recently. Look at all this loot, we can make some money off this. So until the problems we've had with the channel subside, I won't be adding anybody else on PlayStation Network or through, well, YouTube or the Discord channel. But like I said, everybody's still more than welcome to watch things if they wish. Wow, all of this stuff is actually going to sell for some money. That's the kind of loot we need. So I do apologise, Callie. Like I said, it's nothing personal. And our men are actually upgrading into decent human beings. Isn't that rare? Good, we've got a couple of Swardian skirmishers and a couple of Swardian footmen. We're finally building something that looks like a mercenary company here. Malik says they will be trained to spit fire from front and lightning from the back. I know, right? I know, right? Right, let's sell some of this loot we picked up. But you specifically said to me, the retina cream. Busy beating a giant snake monster. Said that you couldn't. I'm not quite sure what you're getting at there, Callie. I put up a video the other day explaining to everybody the problems I've been having with the channel. Most people saw it. It was basically explaining the... Hold on. We'll get rid of those ragged leather boots. Replace them with the sturdy ones. I was basically explaining to everybody the other day that I've been having a lot of trouble with the channel. You know, trolls, bots, that kind of thing. So, to avoid the issue, I put the channel on lockdown. I locked down all the... I changed a lot of the settings. I restricted a lot of the settings for commenting, that kind of thing. And I changed a lot of things around. And on top of that, I wouldn't be adding anybody else on PlayStation Network or... Oh, sorry. PlayStation Network or YouTube for quite a while until I know the problems subsided. So, unfortunately, I won't be adding anybody else right now. Like I said, it's nothing personal, and I did apologise to everybody after the situation, you know, came to be that way. So, it's as I said, if people are unhappy with that, then I can only apologise. Genuinely, I can only apologize. But aside from that, anybody who wants to stay and watch the channel is more than welcome to do so. Right, we'll keep these arrows. They might be useful for later. And sell those ragged leather boots. See, we've got 157 dinars back already just from one fight. I mean, we've already got decent armor. It's a case of getting Mira some decent armor next as well. Right, goods merchant. But remember, and your Resident Evil 6 screen, you said me and you can play Resident Evil 6 in this campaign. Yeah, I do. Like I said, I do remember saying that. That's why I have to apologize, because things changed with the channel shortly after that. I've had a lot of problems with bots and trolls. Yeah, I've had a lot of since I mentioned playing with people or playing games with people during the Resident Evil 6 stream. We started to have a problem with bots and trolls adding the channel. So in order to avoid that, I pretty much locked everything down. Malik's explaining it right there. Also, when the situation developed, Malik also backed down from being a mod. Yeah, I've even closed off the mod position I was going to open up. The channel is staying locked down for the time being. And hold on. And I definitely, to my memory, I definitely didn't send you a friend request. I know I didn't send you a friend request because I have it set so people can't add me. I have to essentially add them. So, and I haven't added anybody, and I won't be adding anybody for quite a while until this problem stops, well, being a problem. So, like I said, I can only apologize for this. It was not meant as a personal thing. It was just so I could keep the channel, you know, tight and well maintained while we deal with all these troll channels and bots. Yeah, Malik summed it up perfectly right there. Just a precautionary measure he's taking. Hard work getting his channel up on this end. Understand from, yeah. I can't say any better than what Malik has said there. We've been playing games for a while now. We've been playing lots of games and streaming a lot. And for about a year now, we've been building up the channel. Well, not a year yet. It's not a year yet. But for about 6 months, we've been making so much progress on the channel. About 5 months, probably, if I was to say that. Around that period of time. And we've really built up a small little community here, and I don't want to risk losing that. I don't want to have to, you know, anything to deal with trolls and bots and that kind of thing, which we have been getting, because they have been adding the channel quite a bit over the last sort of week or so. And it is just a precaution, really. Yeah, oh, the Kingdom of Nords have declared war on the Kingdom of Swadia. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I think the best thing I can do now is just apologize to Callie. when it comes to it, because I did explain this and I did put a video out there explaining the situation, so I don't think there's much else I can really do, you know? I think we've done as much as we can. Wow, we're still not level 2. It takes you so long to level up when you're not playing a combat class. And Malik, my dude, if you have any soundtracks or music you wish to share with me, I will check them out later once the stream is done. Probably need to go fight some more bandits. Then with the money we managed to make from battle, we should, and I say should, got some cool Prince of Persia soundtracks. We'll share as stream finishes. No problem. Sounds good. You know I'm always down for that video game music. Probably gonna go for about another hour. Really just try and build up our troops and get some money in order to really build up our caravan. Once we've got some more troops, we'll be able to buy more supplies, and then when we've got more supplies, we'll be able to sell them in neighbouring towns and generate more money and build up that positive economy to have more soldiers and a larger mercenary company, or really start hiring a proper mercenary company to protect us as we travel with more supplies. So let's see where these forest bandits are all located. $60 dinars, that's our weekly troop cost. Rollins. No, we don't need to go to Rollins. Somebody's looted Ibrian. Or Iberan, sorry. Yeah, oh yeah, they're at war. They're about to clash. Let's get out of the way of that. Two different kingdoms are about to clash, and that is not going to bode well for us if we stay in the middle of that for too long. Probably best we stay as far away from any massive conflict as possible. We don't want to either A, get tangled up in them, or B, take a side. Because taking a side with one kingdom might really upset another. See, now that we actually have a decent amount of men following us, the bandits are actually fleeing. But that won't stop us from catching them. They're slower than we are, so we really do have the head start here. Let's chase them down. Revenge. Revenge for when they killed all of my men. That was a mistake. Now I'm going to have to make your death long and painful. Are you really, Mr. Bandit? Right. Strategic positions, gentlemen. We're going to take up position at the top of this hill, and we're going to spread out and hold position and wait for the enemy advance. Good. A nice open plain. Hold here. Spread out. That should reduce damage from any archery volleys that they're going to throw at us, which they will. For the king indeed. Hey Malik, speaking of soundtracks, there's actually a very good song by a fantasy music artist that I sometimes listen to called Adrian von Ziegler, and he actually has a track on his channel called For the King, and it's really good. It's really good, dude. Let's get him. We're actually hitting him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, gentlemen. I'm gonna fall back now that they're closing rank. Yeah, well, I'm gonna try. Stand closer. Charge. Alright, let's get him. That should have whittled down their numbers a bit. Good, we've got 2 skirmishers there firing their crossbows. We might be onto a winning formation here. Our men seem a bit more organised now. Yeah, they're chasing him down. Let me go back to my horse. Ooh, and Mira's reached level 3. Wow, she's a higher level than we are? Oh no, that's level 2. Good. Good. Let's upgrade these Swardian recruits. Get another Swardian footman and another Swardian skirmisher. Excellent, would you look? Ooh, that's a nice bow. I'll take that short bow. It's going to be better than the hunting bow that we have. Yeah, way better. Hunting bow does 15. Short bow does 18. Once I've got power draw... Oh, we're level 2. That's good. We can finally level up. We're finally level 2. Okay. So I'd say it's essential, in order to feed into our archery stat, that we have another point on strength. And we want power draw, which lets us have more powerful bows. And we also need to put some stats into our archery. Good. Now, we should be able to... Ooh, Mira's leveled up as well. Your skills, very good. Mira needs to focus on first aid and healing. So she needs another point on surgery and another point on... I'm going to say wound management, because that will enable her to do better. We'll get her crossbow stats up as well, because she's not going to be on the front lines. She'll be at the back with the crossbow lines. Right, now that we've put a point on power draw, we can equip this short bow here, replace it with the hunting bow, and... yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. Our men are actually going to be quite dangerous now. Yep, we got some skirmishers. That's good for ranged engagements. Have footmen and more militiamen. So, let's get some more bandits. Dealing with bandits is always a very good way to get that initial boost of money that you need. Like I said, it clears the trading roads. so we can get around a bit more safely. And it provides that good old experience that we need. Alright. The only thing is, are there a few more bandits around here? Yes, there are. Good, there's another group of them there. We'll take them. Come on, Mr. Silver. Your luck has run out. Prepare to die. Oh, we're in the forest. Hold on. This is not good. Let me get a good vantage point here. Top of this hill. This'll do nicely. This is a lovely vantage point. We can see everything from up here. Right, gentlemen. Stand your ground and spread out. We'll wait for the enemy to come to us. Sniper Hill indeed. Why do you think I'm standing up here? Are they already engaging the enemy? Well, they are. It seems like we're not necessarily going to need to do anything. Our troops have already got this. Got him. Took a few casualties though. We lost 3 men, but it's fine. We'll have to withdraw from bandit hunting for a bit. Some of the fierce warriors on a special operations first class. Yep, most definitely. One thing I do want to get on our next level up is prisoner management. It enables us to... Ooh, sturdy leather boots. We've already got a pair. Those will sell for some nice money. Take all these axes. They're all good on the market. And... Ah, good, we've actually got some proper crossbowmen now. Get these guys up to footman status. Good. Wonderful. Right, let's go back into town and sell our wares on the market. That should serve us well today.
Stand and deliver.
Well, we're going to have to pay these guys in order to not get attacked while we're still weak. Because that's a very large band of forest bandits there, and we weren't prepared to take them. We still have 322 dinars. Which means we can soon start building things up. See, that's the thing. It's much slower playing a merchant class. Because... If you're playing a noble warrior class or a bandit, you can raid and loot and pillage and get involved in large-scale conflicts to make money. It's not so easy as a merchant. Right, get rid of that chip tax, the bent quarterstaff, the rusty axe, tattered hide boots, the cracked short bow, The sturdy hide boots are going to be for Mira. Sturdy leather boots, tattered leather boots, and the bent arrows. That's another 100 and... is that 103 dinars? I can't see very well from here. And the ragged black hood. All stuff that we won't need immediately. And one thing we probably do need to do is save the game. We have a lot of saves here. We have a king there. Ironically, we do have a lady warrior called Callie. Right. Footmen, skirmishers. Right. Okay, we've got some decent men. Let's do some quests in town. Take a walk around the streets. We'll visit town and speak to the guildmaster of this town. And we will see if he has any tasks for us to fulfill. Maybe delivering some goods and services. Because that will make us some good money as a trader. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go to the tavern first and see if the tavern has any work. See, these guys here, watchmen, they're good for your mercenary company, but we'll wait until we have some more money first. Usually you start to get a lot more autonomy when you have around 1,000 dinars. Have you heard anyone in the realm who might have a job for a man like myself? King Harlus is often looking for mercenaries to fight in wars. We're not doing that. I heard Count Delenard over in Uxkhal has been worried about bandits establishing a hideout in the area. You should speak to him. There's more. Count Devolan is looking for somebody who is willing to work. And the guildmaster here in Suno has put together a bounty for some bandits who have been attacking travellers in the area. You might want to speak with him. Now that sounds good. The guildmaster in Praven has put together a bounty for some bandits. Yep. So basically, the guildmasters in all of the major cities have put together a bounty, or the major Swardian cities have put together a bounty in order to deal with bandits. So we'll go back into the... we'll go and walk the streets and try and find the local guild master. He should be around here somewhere. And then once we find him, we'll take his job. Right, there's the local horse merchant. He's not who we're looking for. I don't know where the guildmaster of this city is located. But we will find him. Nice town. Yes, indeed. The new Mount and Blade game comes out in March next year. Mount and Blade Bannerlord. And it's going to be so good. It's going to be Mount and Blade times about 20. Here's the guildmaster. Do you happen to have a job for me? That's how he feels towards us, his relation. It's at 0. He's indifferent. I'm the guildmaster. I've heard about a week ago, travellers on the road of Jalkala were being attacked by looters. I would like you to track these looters down. Of the town were able to get a description of their leader and have put together a bounty. If you can hunt down and destroy them, we'll make it worth your while. I'll do it. Very good. The band may not have lingered long in the area, but chances are they will be spotted by other travellers on the road. Good. Right, let's go and search for looters. And grab a few more men from a surrounding town while we're at it. There's always members of a peasant militia willing to join you for the right amount of coin. How are our food supplies? We still have smoked fish, bread, grain, sausages, cabbages, lots of dried meat and cheese. Yeah, that's great. We'll get a few more men. We'll go here to Ilinda. Love taking on those peasants head on. Yep. Yes indeed. Good, we got more Swardian recruits. We're gonna need them because they're like cannon fodder on legs. I think these might be the guys we're looking for. We'll take them on anyway. Looters are kind of useless, but if these are the guys the guildmaster asked us to take out, we'll get some dinars for it. No, they're not the ones, because usually there's a dialogue prompt. 13 troops fit for battle against their 9. Get in there, my slightly better trained warriors than before. Some of you are no longer peasants. Some of you still are. We will change that by the end of this conflict. Changes will be made. Victory shall be had. And money shall be Lord de Silva's. Farmers turned warriors. Indeed. Speaking of which, get in there, guys. Nice. Good, lads. That was quick. Not like it was a major victory, we were fighting looters. They can't fight their way out of a wet paper bag, but still. Those nomad boots will be worth a bit of money. And that was about the only worthwhile loot we're going to get out of those guys. Good. Train up as many of these recruits as possible. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me, that was quite the sneeze. Okay. We'll keep searching for the looters that we have been tasked with finding. Like I said, while staying out of major conflict between two of the large factions, because I'll show you something here. You go in the notes section, there's a list of every character in the game, and that's us, Michael de Silva, renowned 29, which is quite literally nothing. You don't even start to get noticed in this game until you have a renown of pretty much over 100. Now, when you play a noble class, you usually start off with a renown of about 150. But because we're playing an unknown merchant, you start with nothing. We'll take him. They're not the looters we're looking for, but they might have worthwhile supplies that will help us build up our mercenary company. Wow, fellas. That's some enthusiasm. Looks like the lads are already getting in there. They're piling up the hill and getting work done. And they're narrowly missing me by about 3 feet. Get up the hill, guys. Get up the hill. I'm gonna slowly join you. Swardian recruit was killed by a forest bandit because of course he was. Get in there, you useless bastards. Got him. Nice job, lads. We'll make men out of you yet. And if we don't, you can always serve as lovely cannon fodder. Ooh, these outfits will sell for good money. That's the kind of stuff we're looking for. These are the droids we're looking for. Definitely. Okay. Upgrade these recruits. Good, the raw recruits are gone now. Get another Swardian skirmisher. You were victorious. Indeed we were. Ooh, Swardian inventory. These are some of the heavy lads. See? Hold on, are you fellas a cavalry class? Oh wait, no, the men-at-arms are the cavalry class. We won't actually be using the best part of the Swardian troop line. Sorry. I just got a buzzing in my ear. Ow. The things. Yeah, we won't be using the Swardian cavalry because they're too expensive. One second. These are the Maron Berets. It would seem that way. Wow, I've got a ringing in my ear that won't go away. Hold on. There we go. That's better. That took a minute to go away. Oh wow. It's called tinnitus. Dude, I already know. You might... I have a habit of blasting my music very loudly. Very, very loudly. So trust me, I know all about that, good sir. I know all about that. Caravan guards. These are the guys we need. 960 dinars? No, we don't need them. I've changed my mind. We don't need them at that price. Let's go and sell our goods. Yeah, I have a habit of blasting my music insanely loudly. So I promise you, I'm well aware of what that can do to your ears. I'm under no illusions of what loud music does to a person's ears. Sell all this stuff. See, 304 dinars just from this. Mira's dress. Speaking of Mira, we need to get her some good armor shortly. Sturdy red shirt. That's useless. Now, a blue gambeson would be good, but it's really expensive. Now we're almost at that point where we can... Well, we're going to kill some more bandits first. The Paranormal Society says it happens whenever such entities are in close proximity to you. You hear this ringing in your ears. Wow. Well, I am definitely sensitive to certain elements of the supernatural, so I will not completely dismiss that one as mere ridiculousness. I wonder where those looters are that the guildmaster wanted us to take out. Oh no, there's a lot of them. That's going to be a pretty even fight, actually. 17 versus 16. I mean, we could go back and try and take it, but... that's probably going to be way more than we're prepared for. I mean, we could. We could. It's not like we're fighting Sea Raiders. Now, for the record, Sea Raiders are the strongest class of bandit or malicious NPC. They are ridiculously strong. They're as strong as third tier infantry. And they are very dangerous. We'll keep patrolling for forest bandits. Wow, that's a very large army that Count Harringworth has got there. We'll stay away from him. Let's find some more peasants wandering around. We probably will. There'll be plenty of them around here somewhere, I promise you that. Swardian infantry, Swardian crossbowmen, Swardian skirmisher, Swardian footmen, Swardian militia. We've finally got some decent troops. We'll get a couple more. Yay, more cannon fodder. There, we've got some more peasants. You wanted peasants? I got you some peasants. Okay. Now, a very good idea might be to go into the cold tundras of the north. Perfect mix. Raw recruits are basically peasants carrying scythes. They're not very good. They're quite crap, in fact. They're very crap. Good, we still have plenty of food supplies. Ooh, that's rare. The Kurgit Khanate and the Saranid Sultanate have made peace. That doesn't happen very often. Oh, look, farmers.
My lord?
My lord? There you go, Malik. There's some farmers. It's sometimes funny because they'll sometimes go, "It's almost harvesting season." I'm hunting a group of bandits. Have you seen them? The roads are full of brigands, friend, which means no. We're going to go to the frozen tundras up here and go and find tundra bandits. They've always got good loot. As soon as we've managed to amass a couple of thousand dinars, we should be able to get our first trading enterprise and begin selling goods. Here we go. This game is extremely long, by the way. We've barely even got out of the very beginning of the early game. Over 2 hours we've been playing and we've barely made any progress. We've got our first company of men, some decent supplies, and we're about to go and harden our troops so we can start going into more dangerous trade areas and selling things. Now, something you really, really want, reminding me of your orders, Mein Führer, deploy the remaining elite guard. Yeah, you have quite the obsession with Germans, don't you, Malik? You really do. You have quite the obsession with the old World War II stuff. Jawohl, mein großen Witter. How we have kept her under control for so long is a mystery. I think she likes being tied up. Let's not even speak about that. Sorry, that's from Reboot. That's from the 3rd season of Reboot. I do realise we've been going for a long time. And it's, as I said before, this is a very long game. We'll be going back to scheduled programming tomorrow night with more Resident Evil 4, I think. Oh, they're farmers. Now, the farmers and the peasants up here in the north have it really hard because they're constantly under attack from tundra bandits. This area right here, you do have the accent quite well. You think so? I assume you're joking. That is not what we were thinking. Yeah. I do not approve of the things you are thinking of. But yeah, we will... The peasants up here have it very hard. Constantly under attack from tundra bandits. And it's very hard to set up a safe trading route. I think you got it. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or an insult. Dear God. Jawohl, mein Gruber. Right. We need to go hunting for very, very dangerous characters up here. There will probably... And I say probably be tundra bandits around here. See? These guys. Tundra bandits. Very dangerous. Surrender or die. We're probably going to take casualties here. stand ground and spread out. Spread out immediately. Hello, second viewer. Welcome. My name is Silver, your host today, and we are playing some Mountain Blade. Gotta love that Mountain Blade. They're still charging. I pressed hold. Oh well, charge the Tundra Bandits then. Charge! Forget caution. Right, get off the horse. Let's go help the guys out. Ooh, lads, you've totally got this, haven't you? Ooh, that guy's got a nomad bow. I want it. Come on, good gentlemen. Get him. Get these marauding bastards. Very, very nice. Oh, we only took one casualty. It's even better. Just a shame we couldn't take those bandits prisoner. I'm going to add prisoner management to one of our next level ups, because then we'll be able to take prisoners. And yeah. See? The lads get dangerous when you start leveling them up. And we just leveled up as well, speaking of that. Yeah, Tundra Bandits are the ones to deal with. Right, we need 2 more Swardian footmen. We'll make it a 3rd, actually. And we'll turn our last one into a skirmisher. We'll upgrade these footmen. We want more Swardian infantry. Malik was impressed there, clearly. And we'll upgrade all these recruits. And now we finally have a passable fighting force. And another crossbowman. Right. You get a lot of loot, a lot of experience. Tundra Bandits are some of the more dangerous kinds to deal with, but they reap good rewards. And now we will... Very handy, these lads, especially in a tight spot, despite the fact they were under training. Yep, well, trust me, now we've actually got them leveled up, and they're resembling a good line of men, we shouldn't be having as many problems. As you just saw, they completely went to town on those guys. Completely went to town on them, in fact. I was impressed. I was a very happy Silver with that result. I think we're going to give that hunting bow to Mira, actually. Oh, no, I want those hide boots back. And we have over 1,000 dinars now. So we can... Do you know what one of the best things to sell is in Mountain Blade? Well, I'll tell you. Selling exotic spices from the towns of the Saranid Sultanate is a very profitable venture. That will get you a lot of money. So we're going to start selling those shortly, because we'll be able to build up a profit in no time from that. We're going to give those Jariads to somebody at some point. Let's see who's in the tavern, shall we? Visit the tavern. A wandering skald. And a ransom broker. Now, we're going to level up before we do anything, because another thing that's very good if you're a travelling merchant is to take prisoners. If you end up having to fight bandits on your travels and you knock them unconscious without killing them, you can take them as prisoners and sell them back to ransom brokers at taverns, and that's very good for your in-game economy. Right. So we are actually going to put a point on intellect here, because that will give us 2 skill points for the level up, which will enable us, my awesome, awesome people, We don't want trainer or tactics. We don't want looting. We want... We don't want surgery either. That's Mira's department. Or engineer. We want prisoner management. And we're going to put... do we put 1 point or 2 on it? We'll put 2 on it, actually. And we'll get our archery skill up. Once your archery skill starts getting to about 100, you start being fairly decent. Like I said, it's a steep uphill climb at the beginning, but once you master it, it becomes very rewarding. And that's why this game was one of the very addicting games for me to play. Light leather. We'll get that for Mira after we've got some more money, because that will serve her very well. I mean, I'm just going to be keeping on my leather jacket until we actually be given a noble title and we become somebody of status. Good, we've just paid our wages to the troops. Yeah, this game became something of this is one of the few games I will admit it kind of teeters into... Well, it kind of slightly teeters towards, shall we say, obsessive playing. A few years ago, back when I was doing my undergraduate studies, I first started playing this game on PC before they ported it to console, and there's the Tundra Bandit layer. That's good. We know where the Tundra Bandits are hiding now, so we can probably track some more of them down. When I started playing this game, I really got into it. And after I'd finished my first year of undergraduate studies, I pretty much was on break for summer, and I played this game non-stop for 5 days, only stopping to pretty much eat, drink and bathe. I did nothing but play this game for 5 days solid. Like, Malik, you can get this on PC for peanuts. It's so cheap. You can pretty much get the game for about $12, £10. Maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. I don't know what that is in your local currency. And it's now since I have some more of it. And here we are, 2 Tundra Bandits. We need to steer clear of Vegas. Now you haven't seen it to the point where we end up getting in large-scale conflicts yet, or siege run. Good, all of the lads are fully healed and ready to go. I promise you, Malik, if you start playing this game, once you get the basic mechanics of it down, it is in trouble. Why are we having connection trouble? We shouldn't be. That makes about 1,000 to 1,200 rupees. Is that a reasonable price for you, Malik? Because, I tell you, if you start getting into this game, it gets... the amount of playtime you will get out of it is unbelievable. Like, just on PC alone, I've clocked up some crazy hours playing this game over the years. That, and you probably saw... Oh, it's buffering. Sorry, dude. We shouldn't be having too many connection problems. Tundra Bandits 18. Here we go. Your first major conflict. This is going to be a fairly big battle here. Tundra Bandits following Michael De Silva. Are you ready to battle?
I'd slit your throat for a trinket.
And I'd slit your trinket for a throat. Charge the enemy. Right. Let's get an open area here, shall we? Down the hill. Alright, lads, come on. Back it up. Don't fall into their trap. Stand ground. And spread out. Alright, fellas. They're incoming. Let's get them. Get him. Ooh, Mira got a kill there. Nice. Charge. Get in there. We got one. Right, we're taking a few casualties here, so we will withdraw. Not that I wasn't expecting that. They are a large band of Tundra bandits. There we go. Got them. Alright, lads, finish mopping up. How many casualties? 4. That's not too bad. Ooh, a nomad bow. Now that's the kind of thing we need up in here. That'll serve us. I've been playing Need for Speed Carbon lately. Ended it just last night. Had the collector's edition DVD since a long time. Cool, cool. That sounds good, actually. Now that's some good money. We lost a few men, but it's still alright. Because we can get some Swadian crossbowmen out of that. And some more Swadian infantry. And, of course, another footman. Another 2 footmen, actually. Right, we'll get out of here. We will sell the stuff that we just got from fighting those bandits. And we will head into the deserts. The deserts of the south. Goods merchant. Get rid of those Jariads. Leather jerkins. Yeah, we don't need any of this. That nomad saber might be useful. That nomad bow we're also keeping. Chip nomad saber. Ooh, there's a hunting bow there. Watched Zombieland 2 today. Good movie. Nice. You know, I was thinking of going to see that at the cinema, but I just missed it. I just missed it. I enjoyed the first Zombieland. I watched it a while ago. It was very good. Good. That's a bent nomad bow, we don't need it. That nomad saber. Gonna give that to Mira, actually. She might put it to use. Wow, I'm so hungry, my stomach just growled at me. Oh my goodness. Silver, you had a sandwich earlier. You had a sandwich and some cheese. Stop being so greedy, stomach. You've eaten enough. We'll get a few more food supplies. Yeah, looking good. Looking good, folks. I don't like that fur hat. It looks awful. It continues. Last time, till next time. Yeah, I really wanted to see that dude. It's kind of a shame that I didn't get the opportunity between me and you. Right, we'll go and get a few more men. And then once we have a... No, in fact, we have enough men now. We are going into the deserts of the Saranid Sultanate. And we are probably going to go... tongue-tied. I said goo then. I said something that resembles English language. we are probably going to go to the city of Dakuba to buy some Saranid spice. And then we are going to go to the far north and sell it to the folks in Sargoth. The Nordic folks up in Sargoth. Yeah. There's quite an economy to sell exotic spices to the northern folk. And since I've got very high mercantile skills because I'm a merchant, we should be able to maximize profit quite nicely. Now, we should have enough men to keep us safe as well. It's going to be a long journey over to the deserts of the Saranid though. But we have 17 men. That should be more than enough to keep us safe from any would-be dangers while we're out there. Oh, I love this game. I love sitting around on a day when I'm doing nothing and playing this game. It's the first time... Ooh, look, a little castle. It's Uhun Castle. The city of Halmar. The town and the village of Mazik. Now, if you actually find this game interesting, let me know. Because on another day when I'm not doing anything, I might bring this to the channel. Jamayed Castle. The long march to Dakuba. We've probably been marching about two days in game time. Almost there. The city of Dakuba. They have tools, salt. Nope. That's not what we're after. We want exotic spices. Okay. We'll go to the city of Shariz then. Unless... Oh no, Shariz is under siege. We'll stay away from Shariz. It won't do us much good. Okay. Where else can we go? We can't go to Shariz. We've been to Dakuba. Alright. Looks like we're going to Amarad then.
I'd slit your throat for a trinket.
Oh dear, desert bandits. I was hoping we wouldn't run into them. It sure is interesting, but like you said in the last one, I watched the replay. You deserve a break. I will be, you're the first person to hear this, I'll be taking a break in the new year. Hold position. Stand together. Bundle up tight. That should be enough to stifle a cavalry charge. Yeah, I'll be taking a break in the new year. Yeah, desert bandits are not very strong. It's just the fact that they're mounted that causes a problem. He killed my horse. Oh, damn it. We won the battle, but we got knocked out. That's not good. You have 5 troops fit for battle against their 1. Order your troops to attack. Order the fight to begin. We got it. Good, we win. Just barely. We'll take all these desert bandits hostage, because they killed my poor men. Yeah, I will be taking a break in the new year. Probably. Wow, that's loot. Jerry ads. Good to hear. Enjoy your life. Channel's on its feet for now. Hey, don't say for now, dude. Don't say for now. It's staying on its feet. It is staying on its feet. Even if I'm being overly cautious, I'm making sure that the channel stays on its feet. Don't worry about it, Malik. It's fine. It's all good. We'll save again. Dude, don't worry about it. It's all good. Phrase mistake. It's all good. Even if I'm being overly careful, I am not putting the channel at risk. I'm just not. We've worked too hard, and that's just the truth of the matter. Saranid troops are good, but right. Okay, I don't think we're necessarily ready to stop here yet. We'll band up with this local lord here. He should fend off the bandits. Bandits usually won't bother with the local nobility because they're too powerful. They have large and organized military forces. Is there a ransom broker in here? Frentis is here. There we go, ransom broker. Greetings to you, sir. You look like somebody who should get to know me. Why is that? Put simply, Malik, he's a ransom broker. You can sell prisoners to this guy for dinars. Thank you very much. And I would like to sell all of my prisoners. Good. Sell all those desert bandits that survived the skirmish. They will now enter into servitude and hopefully atone for their sins of pillaging and destroying. Meanwhile, I'm going to sell some supplies that we got from them. Get rid of that spear, the bent arrows, cracked light lance. Oh, we have 2 nomad bows now, would you look at that? I'll sell one of them. I can't decide if I want to have Mira training crossbows or regular archery. We've made some money there. Would you look at that? Sell the Saranid sword as well. We've made our first 2,000 dinars. And we'll sell the Jariads too, because there's no way I'll use them. I personally won't use them anyway. Yeah, as far as it goes, Malik, even if I'm being overly careful, as long as the eagle eye is looking for predators, nothing can cause harm to the throne of Danny Boy. We shall. Yeah, that is definitely a good way to put it. Right, we'll get some more cabbages. The troops need cabbage. Cabbage is good for the troops. We'll stay here for a couple of days as well. Rest our men. Okay, that sound was the sound of us of a quest failing, because the bandits we were tasked with defeating were defeated by somebody else. Ooh, Swardian Sergeant, they're good. Good. Alright. And I think we've leveled up. Why aren't I leveling up my character? God damn it, Silver, do things properly, will you? Right, does leadership and trade fall under our charisma skill? Or... is leadership and trade our intelligence or charisma? I think it might be charisma, so we're going to have to get that up as quickly as possible. Yeah, looking good. Put some more points on that wonderful archery skill. And now... horse archery, athletics. We'll put a point on iron flesh as well, just so we're a bit sturdier. What we really need, Malik, is to find a town that sells exotic spices, because those will sell back for a mountain of money. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll go to the Kurgit Khanate town of Halmar, or city of Halmar. They might sell exotic spices, because now that we have enough to buy a couple of batches of exotic spices, the profit we will make off those is really quite something. The money that we make from being able to sell that will be enough to start our own productive enterprise. And we are probably going to... I don't know if we should deal in wool or dyes or oils. We'll see. Okay. Trade business. Indeed. And then when we've got a proper trade operation set up, we'll be able to use that money to fund a military force, become a man of status, and essentially rise to prominence. That's the plan, anyway. I love playing this game. So fun. Right, we'll take some grapes. Those are always good, even though they're a bit of a pricey item. Which cities sell exotic spices? Is it Saranid cities? Because I have a feeling it probably is Saranid cities. Let me, for a moment, go back to the Swardian townships and recruit some more men. Because until we have the coin to get a proper mercenary force, or hire a proper mercenary force, we'll use Swardian men. So we'll take a quick journey back, and then after that, we will head back to the deserts. Wow, I can't believe we've been playing for nearly 3 hours. Alright. Yeah, we need more men. It's far more profitable once you've got the coin to do so, to set up a productive enterprise of some description. And there is another follower I want to bring into the fold. An old soldier by the name of Bunduk. He's very good at training our men and maintaining discipline. He will be our military gentleman, who will oversee matters of keeping the troops trained. Since I'm a merchant, I won't be doing that. My skills will come in coin and charisma, and also a bit of light archery as well. Because why wouldn't they? I do realise I've been playing this for hours now. Right, we're going to aid these manhunters quickly, who've been attacked by these militiamen. The manhunters might be useful to bring to our mercenary company if we can enlist their aid in time. Because they're not powerful, but they're very good at leading a light-mounted charge and taking prisoners. And prisoners means more money for us, because bandits can be sold on the markets. Let me get off this bloody horse. Got him. Alright, lads. Help the manhunters. I think that might be the last of them, you know? Yeah, it looks like we've cleaned up shop. The manhunters are going to get the rest of them. Yeah, mounted units are very expensive in this game, but having at least a light mounted presence in your mercenary company can make things much easier. Especially if you're in the business of taking prisoners. Good, we rescued those manhunters. Swardian militiamen. They will sell for a bit of money. That Akaton will sell for some money. We'll take the crossbow bolts as well. And upgrade our troops. Ah, see these guys here, look. Swardian sharpshooters. They're the second best archery unit in the game. Oh, sorry. Second best. Oh, they are the second best crossbow unit in the game. And we want another Swardian footman. Good. Right. Let's get back to this town like we were meant to be doing. Any Swardian town should do. Sorry about that. Might have to cut things a little shorter, maybe in the next sort of half hour, purely because I might have people coming over, and they gave me no warning. So we'll keep at it for about another 20 minutes, and then I might wrap up the stream. But we'll keep going, because I'm making progress here. So bear with me. We sold our prisoners to the ransom broker. Oh, 6 mercenary swordsmen for 900 dinars. That is a reasonable investment. We'll sell our trade goods. Yeah, I wish people would give you warning when they were going to come over. They sometimes do, they often don't. Alrighty, Malak, give me just a couple of minutes. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and then see what's going on in terms of people coming over. I will be right back. Sell the Akaton as well. Yeah, we'll stay in the tavern for a minute. Wow. Sorry about that. You know, it's funny. Obviously because there's Nazir, or Nazar. Don't know if I'll have him join the company yet, we'll see. Obviously because I was expecting a chilled out day today. I've just been sitting around the house doing absolutely nothing. Like, I was browsing the internet, then I was bored, so I decided to go and have a quick sandwich, and then after that I thought to myself, I can't sit around like this any longer. So I came back up and started streaming, with the expectation that I wouldn't have much going on today. So between you and me, I have been sitting around in my bathrobe all day. I have been, yeah, literally sitting around the house in my bathrobe, because I was not expecting to be doing anything today. And then all of a sudden, you know, unexpected company. So I had to go and quickly find myself some clothes there. Now, granted, that doesn't mean I'm going to necessarily pull out the red carpet for people when I wasn't expecting them to turn up. It probably just means I'm going to... Got a short soundtrack to share. Should, after stream, or will you be busy? I tell you what, if you share the soundtrack, I will swing by and check it out as soon as I'm able. I shouldn't be gone too long. So shouldn't be a problem. By the way, dude, what's our sub count looking like right now? So yeah, I just had to go find some clothes. Or go grab some clothes, considering I've got company coming soon. Because you can't exactly... 106? That shot up out of nowhere. It was 102 this morning. That really has shot up out of nowhere. It hit 100, stabilized. Then a lot of the bot accounts started. 104 when I came in. Then a lot of the bot accounts started adding us, and the bot channels obviously got shut down because they're bot channels. And then it kind of stabilized again at around 102, and now it's at 106. Of course they did. Yeah, I've had 2 spam channels, aka bot channels. 2 or 3, to my knowledge, sub, and all of them have been shut down. It was those, like we discussed the other day between you showing me some soundtracks. Those stupid channels where they pretty much start making copies of people's videos. Those ones. He says with a great deal of disdain. Anyway, what the plan is, before I end the stream, we're going to try and find somewhere that sells exotic spice for the trade caravan, and then once we have it, channel cloning. Essentially, you see, that's the weird thing. One of those very same channels that subscribe to me, that channel, it had been copying videos of other people, and one of the videos belonged to somebody who I was actually acquainted with. So obviously I let him know. And I said to him, dude, this channel right here is... she's stolen one of your videos. And... granted, they never do it with videos of a substantial length. Like, they don't do it with 3-hour video... like, videos that are like 30 minutes to an hour long. They only ever do it with short, like, tops 15-minute videos. Yeah. Obviously, I said to him, dude, this guy is stealing your videos. He's stealing your hard work. And he obviously explained to me, Silver, you know, I've been dealing with these channels before. They sometimes do that. And that was the first I'd heard of it. That happened quick after the intercept. Yep. Yeah, it did. Like, seriously, that channel went up and it was instantly banned. Then another one came up and it was instantly banned. And then I've had troll channels popping up as well, which I don't think they've been banned yet, but I've restricted all the access to comments and things like that, so... There has to be a city. There has to be a city. Or at least a township of the Saranid Sultanate. Too much security risks. Like I said, why do you think I've restricted a lot of the channel? There has to be a township of the Saranid Sultanate. Or... at least a city that is selling spices. We'll go to Aina Saudi. It might be there. This channel's been targeted deliberately, I know it. But why? That's the point I'm trying to make here, Malik. Why? We don't do anything. We play old school video games from 20 years ago, and we live stream Resident Evil and even half the games we stream are about 20 years old. We're an old school channel. We're pretty insignificant in the larger scale. I don't like saying that, but we are pretty insignificant in the larger scale of things. Hey Tony, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping in. Nice to see you. Always appreciated. Wow, it seems like a lot of these townships have been looted. We'll keep checking though, because sometimes it's like, seriously, dude, hear me out. I could understand if we were like a huge channel with a massive platform and reach and had really, really, you know, out there, forward-thinking, cutting-edge content. But we're not. We're an old-school gaming channel that plays old-school PS1 games and live streams. Mostly, apart from the newer Resident Evil stuff, nearly every single game we play on this channel is about 10 years old at least. No, we'll go back to Dakuba, there might be something here. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you why later. Yeah, no problem, don't worry about it. Oh, and be absolutely certain to share that Prince of Persia music with me, will you? I am very eager to hear about that Prince of Persia music. I used to play Prince of Persia back in the day. Really good game, I enjoyed it so much. It does not look like to me we're going to find any exotic spices to sell. We'll keep checking though, there has to be a township round here somewhere that sells them. Tamo by any chance? Nope. Alright. There's nothing at Tanma. Oh, sorry, Tamna. Harbour, maybe? Could it be in Harbour? Nope. There's dyes, but no spices. Moiti then. How about Moiti? This is like the mission. The mission to purchase trade goods. We'll get those sausages. They're good. We'll take those. Yeah, hey Tony, thanks for stopping in, by the way. Sorry, I'm kind of multitasking right now, so I'm all over the place. Right. Looks like we're going to Amarad. How about Amarad? Any spices in Amarad? Wow, no spices anywhere. I'm really going out my way here. No, don't sell the sausages, Silver. We need those. They are where they are for the purpose of supplying the troops. Arms merchant. Okay, the town of Arb. If we don't find any spices here, we're going to have to go to the land of the Kurgit Khanate, and that's very risky because there's a lot of steppe bandits. Oh dear. Nope, still nothing. This really is the mission to find exotic spices. Alright, looks like we're going to Barrier. Go to Iqbal. How about Iqbal? More sausages, no spices. Okay, Barrier. This is our last bet, and then it's official. None of the lands in the Saranid Sultanate are actually selling spices. Nothing. Nothing at all. That is a real shame. Okay. Looks like we are going to... We'll go to Visara. Nothing again. Wow. Just wow. There has to be some somewhere. How about Unria? Nope. Pork and chickens. Yeah, we'll cut back through this way, and then we'll go into the lands of the Kyrgyz Khanate. Have to be careful of steppe bandits while I'm there, though. They can be very dangerous. Yeah, it's a slight inconvenience getting a chance to quickly just before someone showing up without a heads up. I know, right? Been in that situation many times. Well, yeah. I mean, I was expecting that, you know, people might be around sometime soon anyway, because it's that time of year. It's obviously Christmas and New Year. But a bit of warning, maybe? A bit of warning would have been nice. Nope, it's official. There is nothing in the way of spices in the Saranid Sultanate, which means we now have to go to the Khanate lands, and we're gonna have to be very careful of steppe bandits, because they will come crashing down on us like something that comes crashing down on you but is very, very nasty. How about the township of Dugan? More sausages. Wow. Alright. Our first port of call on the long road is Tulga. We'll go to Tulga. The Kingdom of Swadia and the Kingdom of Nords have made peace. Okay, that's one war dealt with. A war we weren't a part of because we're a lowly, insignificant merchant that doesn't mean anything. But we need to have our big break in order to really start building a sustainable economy. Yeah. That's what we need. Malik, dude. Look, it's in Khanate lands. That's exactly what we need. Buy the spice. Buy it all. Or as much as we can afford. That is a valuable trade good, my friend. Right, we're going to save. Because there's no way I'm risking that valuable cargo. You can probably see just how many saves I have of this game and how long they go on for. Keep in mind that this entire 3-hour stream has pretty much been 27 days. So if I have a save that's going for 700 days, imagine how much playtime that is. Alright, note to self. It isn't the Khanate lands. Oh, sorry, it isn't the Sultanate lands that sell spices. It's the Kyrgyz Khanate. Infinity. Well, it's a good long while. Put it that way. It is a good long while. And what we want to do, we want to go to the Nordlands here. To the town of Sargoth. The capital city of the Nords. Because spice will sell, like, exotic spices will sell for big money in the Nordlands. Big money. And you're about to see just how much money in a second. Well, provided that Mr. De Silva gets himself moving. Wow, yep, as you can see, it's a very long journey. It's a very long journey from the southern deserts to the northern heartlands. Oh, wow. Are we going over the steppes? No. Are we going over the tundra? No. So long as we stay away from the northern coast on our travels, we should be alright. Because we are carrying very, very valuable cargo. Come on, Silver. All we gotta do is get this home. Get that cargo where it needs to be. Had to be realistic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of people complain. Oh, I've seen people complain and say, oh, playing a merchant class is so boring. But when it pays off, it pays off. Here we go. The northern city of Sargoth. We have a tavern here. We'll go to the marketplace. We'll trade with the goods merchant. Look at that profit. Alrighty. We're now going to the Vagia capital of Ravidin. And we'll sell our last batch of exotic spices there. See what I mean? Profit. More than 1,200 in profit. That is exactly why I wanted to... We now have enough money to open a simple commercial enterprise. But before we do, I'm going back to the steppes to face some more steppe bandits to clear the trade roads, and also try and train our troops. But yeah, we'll probably end up going back to the Carnate lands very soon to pick up more exotic spices and continue the trade route. Cost to profit ratio reminded me of some old mathematics concepts. I know, right? I know, right? Yeah, I've obviously done a lot of, you know, business-related studies and that kind of thing, so... I know what you mean, trust me. I know exactly what you mean. Tundra bandits, we'll take them. Yeah, you would know all about that. Indeed, I would. Now, a lot of the classes I've taken focus more on things like entrepreneurship, ethics, and the standard stuff, like business concepts, international business, and marketing. Yeah. I've done some economics, like I'm familiar with the operational concepts of economics fairly well. I'm just not very good at math. So if you actually had me try to do any hard accounting, stuff with numbers involved, yeah, I would not do too great. Math is not my strong point. Get these Tundra bandits. We have a lot of untrained recruits here, but luckily the big men are covering the advance. Well, that was quick. That was quite quick. We'll take that Tiger Bandit. We'll take those bent javelins as well. And we'll get these recruits trained up. Because nobody likes a raw recruit. And we'll get another... probably going to say footman. Go back to the bandit lair and see if there are any more that need dealing with. There we go.
Stand and deliver.
Your money or your life. Charge the enemy. Hold this position. Spread out, lads. We will await their arrival. Come on, boys. Let's get them. We got a clear view of everything up here. We'll get them to back up a bit. Come on, gentlemen. Back it up. Got our crossbowmen firing over there. Get firing. Rain hell down upon them. Right, they're throwing spears at us. Bring in the advance. I think we got this. They don't know what hit them. Ouch! Looks like one of our crossbowmen finished the job for us. Ladies and gentlemen, job done. Yes indeed, you cheer lads, you've earned it. That was ultra quick. Trust me, the better trained your men become, the faster it gets. And I mean that, it gets really fast. There we go. Ooh, Mira needs leveling up.
Everything has a price, even your life.
Well, I wasn't expecting to walk there, but I'm not complaining. This is going to be a big fight. 20 versus 23. That's either going to make or break us. Alright. Back it up, gents. We're outnumbered here. So backing it up is probably a very good idea. And I need you to spread out. Alright, guys. We're going to need to whittle down their numbers from a distance. Good. Get firing, guys. Do you see them? Well, I see them. Get firing. Charge. I'm a bit nervous here because there is quite a lot of them. Nice. Finish them off. I think we've just about got this. We've taken a few casualties, but I'm not surprised. And I think after this battle, I will wind down the stream. How many casualties have we taken? Oh, 7. That is a bit grim. They got them. They did, yeah. Casualties were a bit heavy, though. I think we'll withdraw after this. Get some more men and come back. We got it. More tiger bandits to take with us. More supplies. Take it all, sell it all. And a level up. Good. The good thing is, the troops we have left, who survived the conflict, are really quite sturdy now. I'm going to put a level up in while we're here. Prisoner management. More points on archery. We need that. Good. And now we will temporarily retreat to Kudan, where we will sell all of our wares, and I will bring a close to this stream. Sell this stuff back to the arms merchant. Bent javelins. Enough arrows to keep us going forever. Get rid of those heavy javelins. There we go. All these leather jerkins as well, we don't need them. Good. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty decent. And now we'll see if there's a ransom broker around. Ooh, mercenary swordsman. Yeah, you know what? Ugh, they're too expensive. We'll wait until we've actually set up our trade, you know, our trade properly before we start hiring mercenary troops, because they do get very expensive. Righty. I'll drop a save here. Lovely. Alright. Before we end the stream, I will quickly gallop on back to probably here. We'll go to Uxkhal, or one of the outlying towns, recruit some more men, and yeah, I'll stop the stream there because we've been going for hours. Absolutely hours. And to be honest with you, it would have been even longer if it wasn't for the fact I have people coming over. That's the thing with that's the thing with Swadian troops. If they survive, they're good. But it's if they survive. Once they've become a hardened unit, they're very hard to beat. But in their early stages, when they are good, ransom broker, sell all of my prisoners, good, get rid of those bandits, and yeah. Now we'll keep riding back to... We'll go to Yaragar, near Uxkhal, and get some more men, and that's where we'll leave off the stream. But yeah, if they get to a stage where they are well trained, and they become a battle-hardened company, they are very hard to beat. They're some of the toughest troops in the game, but it's getting them there. Because in their early stages, in their first 2 stages of promotion, they are extremely fragile. As you saw there, the heavily armed and well-prepared troops carried the day in that last battle, but the lightly armed, armoured and less prepared troops got decimated. Like, trust me, once we have a solid company of about 30 Swardian men, and we've hired a troop trainer, we'll be safe to go wherever we want. There won't be any trade routes unopened to us, because the dangers of having to deal with them are pretty much non-existent at that stage. Good, let's recruit some volunteers. 3 Swardian recruits. Looking good. Alrighty. We need more cheese, so we're going to have to get some more supplies. Grab those lovely olives. Professionals. We've been ambushed by... One down. Gotta just kind of keep winding around his shots. As long as you keep strafing to the left, they won't hit you at a range. Good. Sometimes you do just get attacked by bandits, it happens. There's a specific guy I want to try and get to join our company. Like I said, he's called Bunduk, and he's very useful because he's an old army sergeant. Or sorry, an old army captain. And he's been a bowman and a watchman for many, many years. And he's very, very good at being a... He's a solid addition to your company, and he will also drill your raw recruits. He will train them and make them stronger. So he's very useful to have. Probably need a... We'll go to Suno quickly, grab some more supplies, and then I'd say that's where we're gonna finish things up. Need more supplies. More cheese, more grapes, more meat. How are we looking for bread? Are we nearly out of bread? Wow, we are. Alrighty. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where I'm going to leave the stream. So I have been Silver, your host, and I will see you again very soon. Thanks for stopping in, everybody, and take care. Thanks for sticking with me, Malik. You're awesome as always. See you later. Take care.